Honorable viewers, I welcome all of you to my YouTube channel, Department of English. Today, I would like to share with you Robinson Crusoe, written by Daniel Defoe summary. So at first, let's see contents. Robinson's desire to travel abroad, a tragedy and escape, arrival on a new island or Iceland, encounter with Friday, a cannibal, and finally escape from Ireland or Iceland. So let's start. Robinson's desire to travel abroad. Robinson Crusoe by Daniel Defoe is a novel in which the protagonist tells about his life as an adventurer, making it an autobiographical novel. Robinson Crusoe, while young, desires to travel abroad, but his idea is condemned by his parents. However, he ignores their advice and boards a ship that takes him to London. On their way, the ship gets caught in a fierce storm and Cross remembers his decision against his parents. However, he and other men are rescued by another ship. The depart for Yarmouth, where they are warmly welcomed by merchants. Course then goes to London from where he departs from Guyana on a ship. The captain of the ship becomes very friendly with him and desires to help him. Having bought some goods in London on the advice of his friend, the captain, Cross sells them and earns a great profit and gradually becomes a merchant. He goes on a voyage which proves unlucky for him. A tragedy and escape. The ship is seized and all the men are enslaved by Turkish vessel belonging to pirates who make themselves. After spending 2 years in slavery, Cruz succeeds in escaping along with a young Moorish fellow named Zuri. They are rescued by a Portuguese ship and taken to Brazil. With the help of his friend, that's mean the captain, he starts a sugar business which flourishes in a short span. After spending 4 years as a rich and successful business, he desires to become a richer and goes on another voyage. The time again the ship is caught in a storm. All the men drown and Cross remains as the sole survivor. Arrival on a new island or Iceland. He finds himself on an inhabited island. After spending some days on the island, he visits the raised ship and starts bringing all the things he finds on it to his place. With the help of food tools that he gets from the ship, he builds a hut and also digs a cave. Big in solitude, he often refers over his past deeds. He starts reading the Bible for peace. He also starts maintaining a regular journal in which he describes all his day-to-day activities. He finds an abundance of animals on the island and using his gun as he manages to kill them for food. He also makes a canoe. He spends months on it, but all his hard work goes wasted as his canoe becomes too big and heavy for him to move. Once he becomes very ill and prays to God, he is finally recovered. He has cat, a dog that he rescued from the ship, and a parrot whom he teaches to speak to him. All these animals give him comfort. He considers himself to be the monarch of the island. After spending a number of years on the island, he finds his gunpowder decreasing. Thus he starts domesticating animals. He visits the other side of the island and finds ample fruits there. Later on, he makes another hut there. Once he finds a footprint and thus loses peace for 4 years. 4 years. However, he does not find any person. After some years, he finds for the first time a group of cannibals eating human flesh. He runs back to his hut and starts extending the protection. Encounter with Friday, a cannibal. The fear of being eaten by cannibals always remains in his mind. One night he dreams of rescuing a boy. His dreams come true. He rescues a boy from cannibals, killing two of them. He names the boy Friday as he was rescued one that day. On the day, Friday becomes his faithful servant. After some time they happen to witness another raised sheep and also two people who are brought by animals, cannibals for eating. Crusoe desires to save them. He and Friday kill 17 cannibals. One of them turns out to be the father of Friday and the other a Spaniard. From the father of Friday, Cruz comes to know that one their country Fridays 17 garments have been there who are both kept as guests by the Fridays community, yet they have difficulty as they are not cannibals and cannot eat human flesh. Crusoe desires to rescue them as well. They start growing foods so as to make it enough for all of them, including those 17 garments. Garments to survive during their voyage. When the food becomes sufficient, Crusoe sends Friday's father and the Spaniard to rescue those Germans escape from Iceland. They follow Crusoe's order and head for the mission. Once Crusoe and his companions find an English ship on the island from which three prisoners along with their captors come out. Crusoe helps the prisoners to liberate and help them defeat the rebellious men. He makes some of those who rebelled and later accepted their defeat to remain on the island as punishment. Crusoe, along with Friday and Captain and his companions, departed for England. On the day they had to go by land, the way proves to be very dangerous. Their guide is attacked and wounded by wolves. However, they reach England. From their cruise goes to Lisbon, where he learns that his sugar business in Brazil has been yielding a regular income and also he has acquired huge money. He marries and begets three children. He again makes a voyage to the East Indies and on the way he goes to Ireland colonized by him. Later on, he goes to Brazil and sends some women for the people on the island to serve them as wives or servants. So that's all about Robinson Crusoe, written by Defoe. For the timing, thanks for patience hearing. Bye bye.